Good morning and welcome to Master Trader, where you can learn to use simple market and stock analysis to make money investing and trading. I'm Greg Capra. Markets are up again. So as we're moving up here, now we've got a third day up off of this swing low. So we mark that off as major support, and this is how we follow the trend on an ongoing basis in a very simple way, meaning it's the trend making higher highs and higher lows. And once it makes a higher high and we get, according to our rules, a third bar up, it's relative to the time frame being used, we mark that off as major support. So as the markets continue to move higher, no one really knows how high they'll go. And they will historically go further than any of us think that they will. So this is, as I said, a simple, easy way to follow the trend, stay with the trend, just to see how far it's going to go. So we've got a nice base here, and the top of that base now becomes what we call minor support, and that's where we would buy pullbacks if prices do pull back. Now, if they continue to move higher and accelerate higher, then the odds increase dramatically that we're going to get a bigger correction. We'll just see how that shapes up. Here's the intraday chart, and here was the consolidation, and now as prices are moving up on an intraday basis, this becomes our major support point right here. So we do this in multiple time frames. And let's take a look at the NASDAQ futures, and here they are. We do the same thing. Here's our major support. Prices are pushing up. Here it is on an intraday basis, and as long as it stays above this area on an intraday basis, we stay on the long side. Right? Very simple. So we've got different stocks here that are moving up or gapping down. Intel continues to be under some pressure after yesterday's gap lower. M, that reported actually good earnings, and it went down this morning and ripped right back up again. So you need to know where these stocks go pre-market that are gapping up and gapping down if you're going to trade them accordingly. Tesla is down. It was down about 10. Now it's down about 8, and it came down to the 306 area, as you can see right here in this area of support. So when prices gap under support, you need to know where the next level of support is as a gap trader. And the type of gaps that we look for are ones in which there is no support or resistance for playing continuation patterns. And one that I have on my radar here today is RPM. And you see it's actually gapping out of a relatively wide base, but there's nothing to the left here, and it's something that I need to check, of course, to see if there's anything further. And let's just do that. So it's trading 55.50-ish right here in the area of this high. So what I'll be looking for is it's either going to just push right through it, or it's going to consolidate in this area. This will become our minor support area if it does pull back, but ideally it's not going to. Right, this 54.50 area, if it should pull back into it, should hold it. That's that little dip there. But ideally it's going to hold right here and then push higher. That's a little input on trading gaps. We do have a gap course which you can check out at the site. Good trading, everyone. We'll talk tomorrow.